Hello, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. We're going to work with the Light Seers Tarot today. Is this your tarot reading? If so, then go ahead and claim it in the comments when you realize for sure that it is. We're just going to read what comes out. We haven't decided on anything specific that we are calling for other than what needs to happen, what needs to come out, because it's what you're experiencing. It's what you need to hear. It's what you need to know. And then what I did see was they were going to show us the background of the situation and then build us into where the situation is going. So let's see what we have coming out at this time. Most important message. What's the energy? Okay. First card's out. We're going to let them lay them out from here. We had a Magician in reverse. This was about I heard a lack of awareness of just how powerful you were. I'm getting that there was a huge lack of awareness about how powerful you were, about what you could do. And then we had Two of Cups coming in. Okay. In regards to connections with other people, love connections. Okay. You found somebody you love that came into your life and bam, they showed you the truth. Okay. So you didn't know that things were possible, okay? You didn't know you had certain abilities, certain powers. Somebody comes into your life, somebody who you love. This could have been a romantic, but it could also been like a friend or it's somebody new. Yeah, somebody, a soulmate even, and not all soulmates are romantic. It could have totally been somebody romantic, different for all of you. Point is, anywhere where you were unaware of your power, there was a connection that came in, strong emotional connection. By exploring this emotional connection and taking time, truth was discovered. Okay, truth was discovered, and then this changed your world. Once you knew that truth, what was would never be the same again. I mean, especially when it's a truth that you've been wanting to know for so long, something that's been bugging you for so long, you finally get that information, and that affects how you move forward. Okay. So now here you are. I love this in your now. You have the Eight of Cups. We have one card for the now, and that is your eight of Cups. I said Eight of Cups. Interesting. But it's Ace of Cups, and that was what I meant to say. So for you, I see you walking, like minding your business, and your business is, do I love where I'm at? Do I feel right with me right here, right now? And anywhere where I don't, like, what do I need to do so that I can feel right with me? Because if I don't feel right with me, there's this understanding that nothing else is going to be right with me or feel right with me. And even if it does, it's only fake and it's only for so long. That sustained, feel good with me energy is something that I have to do. So there's this change. Once you understand that truth through this connection, it's almost like I see somebody who had a partnership, and then this person told you that they hold themselves accountable for their feelings. And then once you learn that they held themselves accountable for their feelings, you started to notice how that changed their responses in situations. I just got a glimpse of you like at a restaurant, something happened, bad service. I heard bad service, and then I heard awe and amazement, which was what you felt while you watched the way this person maneuvered the situation, and you were like, okay, that's different, but that sure worked out better. It's like, not only did you get this meal free, but they gave you another free meal next time. Apologies were issued, and it was because it was handled in a beautiful way, which is something different than what was experienced before. Okay, what's going to happen? We have the Two of Swords, not seeing something about 10 of Swords. An ending. Next phase, I'm getting next phase is understanding why things didn't work out is going to become very clear. Yeah. And with the Hangman, that's going to give you a different perspective about what things that didn't work out before and why it actually was in your best interests. Okay. And how it improved you. And that's what that's going to do, is it's going to cause you to stop sacrificing what could be for what had happened and carrying that weight. And carrying that burden and carrying that forward in your story. Okay. Yeah. And carrying that forward in your story as well. All right. Outcome energy is the world. This is going to lead you to another major level of energy. So this is awesome. Okay. Bottom of the deck. What do we have? The Three of Pentacles. collaboration, working together. The connections that you have are there to help you build up some sort of stability for yourself in your energy, in your real life. The things that you're learning, that we are talking about a lot of emotions in this and ideas, but yeah, because we have all swords and cups. We only have 2 of pentacles, which was the last time the change was made. So it's like these changes in how you feel and how your perspective is actually changes things in your physical experience. So, okay, I have my handmade clarifying tarot here. So let's go ahead and move through this spread and see what else can be shown about this experience. If any details can be given to us, what details are those? I'm more than happy to channel those through. Remember that the more you interact with this channel, like, share, subscribe, comment, you let your angels, ancestors, and guides know that you're ready to get your messages. And, I'll be tuned in, tapped in, turned on with Source. And so Source just puts through the messages with the highest priorities. So let's see what we have. Clarifying this energy with the Magician in reverse, please, and thank you. As where you're coming from. We have the 6 of Wands. Coming out with the Ace of Swords, confirming what I already said. Yes. And the 5 of Swords coming out with the 10 of Wands. Yes. Okay. So one of the truths that you learned in the victory, so here's the thing that was overcoming you in the past. In the past, the truth that you were solidifying, believing the way you were feeling was that everybody leaves you and it's terrible. The endings are no good. And it's like, it's a fight and then boom, you got to go. Okay. And it's like, realizing the truth about what I'm hearing, losing battles you were fighting. Like every battle isn't meant to be fought. Every battle isn't meant to be fought. So it's like pick and choose your battles, basically. Pick and choose your battles. Okay. But in the past, it's like a lot because it had happened where, yes, something didn't work out well for you. Someone did not treat you as they should, not even according to human law, much less spiritual law. But the fact of the matter is, like, it was connected to, it's like, how did you become an attractor of that? Because you were always in this idea that everything was working against you, that you couldn't win, that, oh, I have a black cloud over me, or that, oh, everything's against me. And in so many ways that was true, but the 10 of Wands says, who is accountable for that? Who is accountable for that? And it's ignorance. They say ignorance is bliss. Is it though? Is it really? If you're continuously repeating a cycle and you don't realize that you can start another cycle, I don't know if it is bliss. But that's the energy here. It's like you didn't know what you were doing when you were doing it, but you were doing it so fucking well that you just couldn't seem to break that energy, couldn't break that cycle. And in that cycle, it was filled with people taking advantage of you, a lot of manipulations, things just going wrong. You take a step, you're trusting, you're believing that you're doing the right thing, and the next thing you know, it blows up in your face, and it was, damn, there was a lot prettier way that could have went, type of a thing. So then what happens? You have this love connection. Show me more about this love connection. Again, it could have been romantic, not necessarily. We have the Ace of Wands. It was a new person. Ace of Cups. It came with their self-love energy. 10 of Cups. They shared that with you, gave you a glimpse of what it's like to be in the enviro, in the ambiance of somebody who is in that self-love energy. And the 6 of Cups. This was a strong soulmate. A lot of you are going to vibe with it being a romantic person. Somebody came into your life at a time where you just felt defeated by connections, by life, by so many things. It's just like you felt like you could not get ahead. And somebody came into your life, and they came into your life with love, and they weren't trying to get it from you. Like, they were a generator of empowerment, of love, of joy, and just pure bliss and happiness. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that everything in their life was going perfectly according to human perspective. However, no matter what was happening, this person didn't leave that energy. This person stayed in that energy. And this person was guided to your life for a purpose, because there's something in this connection. They're showing me the water from the bowls. Okay, and I'm seeing it as water, but it's more like it's energy, connecting energies. Okay. Connecting energies. Why? Because there was enough of a vibration in you calling for it in receptive mode, ready to understand what the fuck do I gotta do? Because this over here, magician in reverse, is like, what the fuck do I gotta do to break this curse, to break this barrier, to break this boundary, to break this blockage, to have a break fucking through? Okay. I heard chugga 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 choo choo. The little engine that could. I heard you just have to keep going. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. If you can at least think you can, you think you can, you think you can, then you be finding out you can. You find out you can. You find out you can. Okay. Ace of Swords. I don't know why did that really make you laugh, because I don't get it. Justice. The truth is justice. King of Wands. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And then the Emperor. Interesting. So there's a love connection. Interesting. Life put you in a position where you needed to. So this connection was with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This person is now under justice. Okay. The reason why the truth came in, yes. Okay. There was love. It was shared with somebody else. This was a soulmate. There was justice. This is already done. Okay. In the past. For some of you, that person is not in your life anymore. But more than that, this is like the way you do things. You're realizing how to flip from everything seeming to be against you. It's like if you connect to source first, you see the way her eyes are closed in meditation. That light is going into the spiral staircase of her mind. She comes to a new place from a different headspace. The same place from a different headspace is that spiral is just wrapping around the same center of energy. Okay. But she has a elevated awareness of it. This truth that you realized in the past was about how your point of focus, your awareness, the things that you dwelt upon, created an energy, held that energy, caused an action to happen. But when you decided to implement something new that you were taught by one who has love, real love, true empowered love, then guess what? Shit started changing real fast. Yeah, and you bossed up, you leveled up, the energy grew. And what's interesting, that Emperor just showed itself to me in a different way than I've ever seen it before, is I talk about the vibration of humanity. The dominant vibration of humanity is influenced by each one of us. Each human that lives on earth holds the power to influence the dominant vibration of humanity, the average of humanity. When one elevates, that raises the average of the vibration of humanity. There's something big that happened here when you elevated. It shifted karmic energies, karmic cycles, repetitive cycles, choices that were repetitive and not necessarily pleasurable. Okay. And it had a lot to do with the way of thinking. Okay. And it's also this energy of what you know. It's like you spread it, you let it grow, you talk about it, you let it out. And side point message I heard, and then they try to shut you up, they try to silence you, they try to block your growth, they try to duplicate you with AI and make somebody else get it instead of you get it. Change is happening. Oh, something shifted in the vibration. Okay, the Five of Coins, Two of Pentacles goes to Five of Coins and Page of Wands. Okay, there's a major change about being without codependency. Okay, okay, codependency, toxic habits, ego issues, all that. Temperance, getting a handle on it, getting a handle on that. Temperance, finding the balance, find the patience to let the shit play itself out. I heard to let this shit play itself out, because you were holding this down so true. There can't nothing come against you. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much power they think they have, how much money they think they have, how much spirit they think they have. When they're using it like this, they're using it against you. And then what happens is that use it against you energy, once you become aware, once you find your power, once you realize that you're the source of that power, then guess what? It has no more effect on you, yet it returns right back to sender. That's what I just saw. And a balancing occurs. A balancing occurs in the universe. I heard in the universe requires this. Okay, 10 of Coins. This affects the whole family. This affects the whole family. This affects all your generations. Anywhere where you have been in this struggle, robbing Paul to pay Peter type of a thing, then it's like you end up with an abundance here. It's time. It's delivered. It's real. It's here. It's now. And it had a lot to do with this realization of where you're focused upon and how that energy grows. That's a huge part of this, because when you apply that across the board, I'm hearing across all the aspects and the ventures and the opportunities that you're looking at in life, it affects the outcomes. And we've been talking a lot lately about pre-paving your day, pre-paving your way, pre-paving the energy, pre-planning. What was it? Designing it? It came through recently. And now they're giving me like, I have got recently some very big canvases, and instead of just going for it with the paint this time, I thought I might use some pencil to outline a design, because I have a specific design in mind that I want to do on this big old canvas, and I want to make sure that it flows and all that stuff the right way that I want it to. So, and they're just showing me the same way that I have that idea now about, putting that outline, that light outline of the design, and then it's like going over it with the actual paint, with the actual material, building material, okay, with the actual product, the way you actually want to. So it's like, put the outline down first, okay? So you put the outline down first, and then you come through and you paint all on it, and that paint is permanent. You don't erase it like you could erase the pencil, okay? So that's the energy that I'm seeing right here. Like, you're pre-paved the day, you put the outline in, and then the universe comes through and paints in the lines. It paints in the lines of your design. The universe paints in the lines of your design. They want me to write that down now. Universe paints in the lines of your design. And this is, I hear why. And this is why. And this is why the energy cannot be suppressed, because anything that work against this is coming aware of this knowledge. When you work against others, you literally give the universe a permission slip. You give your soul a permission slip to receive the same workings against you. Why? Because it was okay. You said it was okay when you went and did it to somebody else. Oh, I see we lost a viewer. Interesting how this works. You said it was okay when you went and did it to somebody else. So now it's okay for somebody else to do to you. My grandmother always said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And that was one of the best things she ever gave me. It's good for this side. It's good for that side. Some people don't know a gander is the male goose. Okay. Anyways, the Ace of Cups. Let me see. Why is the Ace of Cups here in your current energy? Show me this Ace of Cups, the Three of Coins. Okay, with the Five of Wands. All right. And then I heard new contender and the Page of Cups. Okay, with the Moon. I heard, I don't know what's coming, but I sure am cooperating with these different energies that I'm experiencing right now, different connections that I'm having right now. I'm keeping myself in check. And when I say keeping myself in check, it's like I'm managing my emotions. And then I heard micromanaging. I'm even micromanaging. If I'm going to micromanage anything, let me micromanage my emotions. Let me understand those to the max. Let me get all up in the middle of what those are doing. Okay, doing that. There's challenges, but it's like, yeah, you got the right attitude. You're bringing an innocence to it, a willingness to learn. I heard a willingness to learn. And then I also hear, you don't know what you know until you know it, and there's a first time for everything. I'm also getting there's a first time for everything. That energy is also here. First time for everything energy. Okay. The connections, I'm also hearing that the connections with others happen because of the connections within. Always understanding that the connections with others happen with in harmony with the connections that happen within. There's also energy that I'm being shown about working with the subconscious mind, using the tools that we have to work with the subconscious mind. One of the things I learned in elementary school was that you can learn things while you sleep. Your brain absorbs what it hears. What you hear and what you are aware of when you're sleeping, it goes into your subconscious brain. And so in this, I see you are using some sort of frequency, solfeggio, binaural beats, overnight subliminal programming. But they want you to make sure that everything that is said is not against something else. You're doing this to intentionally reprogram your subconscious mind, which is the dominant program. I heard the default program. So you're changing your default programming You're using the tools that are available, a lot of sound frequency and the brain's natural capacity to absorb information. You're using these. Okay. And they're saying it's addressing the subconscious mind with energies regarding lack and limitation and cooperative energies. But again, they're wanting to reiterate and put the emphasis on make sure that what you're listening to, especially where it has words or even where it's in the title, it's about attracting in what you do want, not removing what you don't want. Like there's a lot, like for example, remove subconscious blockages. We don't want to listen to that because it's literally talking about the focus point. What's the main subject of it? Subconscious blockages. And if we have to pick one of those two, blockages would be the main point of that. And when you're using something to remove something, it's impossible to remove. What it must be is replaced. Instead of putting the focus on what you want removed, you have to put the focus on what you want to bring in. Like I love my loyal, high ticket, faithful clients, the new ones and the old ones, the returning ones and the first timers. It's so fantastic. I love providing my art to people. That's what we're going to talk about. We're not going to talk about what's happening in somebody else's shop. We're not going to talk about what's not happening in this shop. We're going to talk about what's happening in this shop that we want and enjoy to see more of. Yeah, that we enjoy seeing more of, what we choose to continue to grow. That's an example from my experience, from my world. What is it for you? Where it's like you got to pay attention to what you're listening to on the subconscious. If you're listening to any kind of drama, fighting, any kind of BS, housewives of anywhere in the world, while you're sleeping, you're giving your subconscious mind some craziness to absorb and put into your programming, whether you like it or not. If you're listening to the freaking news, yes. Okay. So if you're going to listen to or watch something while you're sleeping, let it be something that is like spiritual connection to the universe, or unlimited self-awareness, or connection with the divine self, or prosperity and abundance finds me daily affirmations type of shit. You understand where I'm going with this? I know you do. I know you do. You're so smart. I freaking love you. You're so smart. That's why you keep coming around here, because you're so smart. Anyways, and the universe loves you too, and so does the divine. Okay, Two of Swords. There's something that you did not see, something you did not see. Okay, Two of Swords. You've been walking by faith alone on something because you haven't seen it. Let me see. We have the 10 of Swords. Well, that's coming to an end. There's a final conclusion here. The final answer is the 10 of Swords. The Page of Swords. Now, that final answer, what it does is it brings up another question. So I feel like that 10 of Swords had to do with that Ace of Swords that we had, where, you realize the truth, that truth put an end to whatever the old thought was. So now it's like, okay, how do we implement this truth? Ace of Coins. We do it in a way that brings in something on the physical realm, something we could taste, touch, feel, hug on, kiss on, love on, spend it. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it in the physical realm with your hands. Hello. The 7 of Wands, and that is consistent and steady in its state. So they're saying, like, start with one thing. Notice one thing that you have been able to create and materialize into your physical experience. Make that one thing so important. It's like, every time I get on my phone, I have my precious little baby girl. She's like, her kiss on my phone. It's so cute. I love it. It makes my vibe go like that. So often you have wins, you have gains, you have accomplishments and successes, but you're not even giving that much focus or attention to it. You like graze over it after you've been wanting this. You've been wanting this. You can't milk it for more than just a moment. Like, seriously? Because we can. That's one of the things we do that benefits us and can benefit you. I know. Just try it. You ain't got to do nothing I say. You ain't even got to listen to me. You ain't even got to be here, but you want to be here. And you want to hear what I got to say. And you want to know what's working for me. And you want to know what spirit allows me to see. And with all of that together, this is the energy. So let me see this 10 of Swords. They said you don't see the ending coming, a new realization and epiphany of how to put this stuff into work for you. And here it is. The 10 of Swords is the next position and is being clarified by one card at a time, guys. 4 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, okay, and the Devil. Ooh, okay. What you don't see coming is there's a new beginning. There's a new path that's already been started by a choice to block a path to, it's like somebody's going to give up a very bad habit. Somebody's going to give up a situation where it's just like, it's not for them no more. Something that doesn't work anymore. And it's related to this truth that they discovered. This is where you stop saying try and you just keep doing. I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying. The best I can is getting better every day. I'm living my best life, and every day it keeps getting better and better and better. Okay, this is that energy where you're done with something. You're already walking the new path. There's another choice coming because you see a dead end over there. You see that dead end, and somewhere where that's what you've been seeing is nothing but dead ends. It's like you've been carrying this idea that every time you get started, it ends up being a dead end. Yeah, that's not fucking true. If that was true, then we wouldn't be here right now. Then we wouldn't be here where we're at right now. You've got years of accomplishment in what you've been doing. You've been holding it down. You've been getting it out. It might have been growing slow, but baby, it was growing. And that's all that matters. You're actually in the middle of it, in the thick of it. But you kept seeing a blocked road, a dead end. What would happen if you started focusing and noticing the opportunities? And instead of, what's the problem here? What's the opportunity? What other opportunities are available for me that I didn't even have awareness of, that I would love if I knew about them? What other opportunity? Who else can I be of service? What else am I able to do in this? What else is possible in this for my bliss? What else would delight me that I could have right now if I just knew and had awareness of its existence? What other awareness is there for me? What other consciousness can I become aware of that would empower me? What else am I that I didn't know that I was until I learned that I am? Because I've already learned so much about what I was that I didn't know that I was, but now I am it because I realize it. And there's always a first time for everything. Okay. I heard, what else can I do? Somebody's going to stop thinking that they can't. Somebody's big thing to say is, I can't, I can't, I can't. And they're not going to say, I can't anymore. They're like, how can I? And instead of putting a period on, I can't anymore, it's now going to be, how can I? How can I do this? How can I accomplish that? What's the best way to do this? What's the easiest way to do this? What's the funnest way to do that? We're going to play with these questions. We're going to open up the energy. This is our final answer now. Our final answer is no more paths that are blocked and blockages in our energy and roadblocks. And no, now it's like, okay, then they're showing me the tarot and the shadows from last night where there was a brick wall and you was trying to get through it. You was trying to climb over it, dig under it, break through it, do anything. And then the angel was like, baby, why don't you come down around this way? Because there's a whole opening already there. You just got to walk through it. Oh, you mean changing your perspective, shifting your perspective a little bit, your positioning. I heard not being so set on it must be this way. In how many ways can the beautiful things come through that I saw for myself that I choose to do? Okay. And how many ways can I enjoy this? In how many ways is that possible for me now? And how many ways can I be delighted at this point? And how many ways can I become more aware? And how many ways can I find pleasure right now? And how many ways and how many opportunities are there for me to do what I came to do? To have the accomplishment that was shown through, okay, to see the success. Where have I already been successful? I heard, where have I already been successful? I heard that's a door that's already open. That's a wall that's already broken. You've already built success. If you can milk that stuff a little bit more, you'd be surprised at what happened, okay? Because it's like as soon as you accomplish one thing, you run off to go on to the next, on to the next. And it's like, hold on a minute. Can you just sit and receive your flowers for a minute? Can you just sit and receive your flowers for a minute? And then enjoy the flower smell. This is like you get a beautiful fresh bouquet of flowers today and tomorrow you throw it away. You could have had fresh flowers in your house for freaking a week too. You could have been living off that same energy of that same accomplishment for a week or two. And you know why you want to do that? It's super high vibration. We're talking about raising the vibration of the sum total of humanity, of the average of humanity. Okay. And now we're talking about how you can be high off those same flowers that you receive for longer if you choose to focus on it and choose to dwell upon it. Why is that important? Because the longer you hold the focused thought, the more energy is drawn to it, the more success comes through it. The more success comes through, the more energy is drawn to it, the more it is accomplished, more it is done. It's already done. It's done on the physical plane, but it's done on the physical plane, but it was only done on the physical plane because it was done in the head game. Hello, it was done in the head game, in the energetic spiritual realms. Okay. The different perspective. Okay, let me see this. The Tower. Boom. It happens by surprise. The Hangman coming out with the Hangman. Okay. This surprise is going to change your mind. It happens swiftly. The Knight of Swords comes in quickly. And it's judgment. An announcement that is made. Okay. That gives another perspective. You get some news. This is like all of a sudden you're going viral. All of a sudden you're busy. All of a sudden the phone won't stop ringing. All of a sudden everybody wants to book you. All of a sudden people are reaching out to you. All of a sudden you're getting information and bookings and communication and questions and inquiries. What is this? It leads to more bliss for you. And it has to do with you going ahead and stop seeing so many blockages for yourself. Always investigating. Where's the blockage? Where's the blockage? That's something the spiritual community loves to do, is investigate the blockage. And we're saying investigate the open roads, baby. Investigate the opportunities, baby. Investigate the opportunities. What is here in the world to explore for me today? What else can I learn about the beautiful energy that this universe, that this planet has for me today? Where's the magic, miracles, and blessings for me today? Who could I be of service to today? Okay, where is the play for me today? Type of a thing. The world, stepping into world with different perspective, a more open perspective, a receptive perspective, willingness to be become observant and aware of something that you didn't know was there, that it wasn't right in your point of focus. It wasn't right in front of your eyes. It wasn't in your mind. But you open up the energy to find out what is there instead of deciding that you're stuck at a blockage and nothing can happen. We're going to get rid of that statement. We're going to get some white out and just white that out. White, the color of purity, the color of the soul star chakra. Okay. Which connects you to the universe. Yes. Okay. And the color of the curtains in the studio. Hello. The world is seeing you. Okay. The world is seeing. The world sees me now. I am a worldwide phenomenon. What is it? You're saying something. You believe in something. You're acting differently. And then you notice the response around you where you call it out, it comes about. Okay. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. The Knight of Coins. It could take some time, but it comes. Okay. King of Coins. And it comes real big. King of Coins energy. And one more is the 6 of Coins. It's reciprocated, beautiful, constant, getting more than you thought. Freaking, this is gorgeous. It's all coins at the end of the day, baby. And why? Because of that 9 of Cups. Because you're living in the bliss. You're asking for more bliss in this. Where's the more bliss in this? Instead of deciding there's not enough, instead of deciding you're not enough, instead of deciding there's not enough people watching my channel, instead of deciding there's not enough people subscribed to my channel, instead of sitting there and saying, I have this many subscribers, why do I only have this many viewers? We're going to focus on the viewers we do have. We're going to focus on the energy we do flow. We're going to focus on the energy we do flow because we know that's what we can grow. Okay. And it's saying consistency with that. You reach a turning point. And what they're showing me is as if you're staring at this big wall with the blockage, right? From the reading the last Tarot in the Shadows episode. But it's like you got to take those steps and walk around the wall. So you may still see the wall for a while, but they're showing me step by step walking around the wall until you get to the point where you see the opening. Then you take it. You're going to see the opening. Then you take it. The thing of it was having that knowing that there was success. Way back with the Ace of Swords over there in the past, you had the knowing that there was success for you. You knew that a situation was unjust. What you didn't know was how to break that energy. What you didn't know was how to have your breakthrough. Once you discovered that, it was done. Your whole life changed. Your whole perspective changed. And you were like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to try it. With the Hangman, you're like, I'm going to flip my world upside down. I'm going to do something. I'm going to put myself in a position that I've never been in, that's extremely uncomfortable. But I believe, and I know I can do this. I know I can do this. And turns out it was your knowing that you can do it. To break the old ways, to break the old energy, to break the old habit, to break the old routine, to break the old, have that breakthrough. And the breakthrough, the thing is, the breakthrough was already there. You just had to walk around and see the situation from another side. And we're always talking about facets and diamonds and how diamonds have facets. Even a diamond has a dark side. Okay. Some people got their mind and their energy so trained to seeing the dark side. But what we're looking to do now is train our brain to see the bright side, the be right side. Hello, the bright side, the be right side. They said one more time for emphasis. Yes, please and thank you. The bright side, the be right side. That side, that's the side you want to see it from. If this is happening, there's a reason that it's happening, no matter how ugly it is, no matter how uncomfortable it is. As a matter of fact, get uncomfortable with being uncomfortable, because it's in your zone of discomfort that all your wishes and your dreams live. And that's what happened here. You went into your uncomfortable zone. Boom, you got the world, you got the Nine of Cups. That's wish fulfillment right there on the physical level with that King of Coins over there. Honey, yes, Knight of Coins, King of Coins, Six of Coins. Somebody here, you attracting big money. Somebody here, you attracting a big daddy. Somebody in here, you are the big daddy. Somebody in here, you're going to have plenty to spare and to share. I see you. I see your energy. This is what I see for you. Are you the somebody in here? Did you claim it? I'm just saying. I claim this. I claim this right now. I been claiming this. Okay, I been claiming this. I already told you. Yeah. The universe points in the line, paints. The universe paints into the lines of your design. Are you laying out a design of satisfaction, of joy, of bliss, of success, of accomplishment, of recognition, of being seen, heard, felt, received, appreciated, admired, even, of being understood, of being respected? What outline are you filling into this planet for the universe to paint into for you? Because remember, the universe is constantly paying attention to what is your point of focus. This is what I have for you right now. They said, with that, our conversation is complete for this time. So until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.